Hey everyone, happy spring officially. Here's our neighborhood, and these trees are flowering, as you can see. Some more here. Trees along the road here. They unfortunately cut all this off. Sadly, I didn't want it to be cut, but it is what it is. Here's some more trees. It's like a tunnel. Look at that. But the sad thing is, next week, we're going to have very cold weather. 24 degrees for 2 nights in a row. And all these flowers are going to die, sadly. And of course, a lot of branches broke as the years went on. Here, a big one right there. One there, one over there broke. We didn't cut them, it just broke off because the wind and snow broke it off. And here are these limbs right here. It's starting to bloom. Here's the rest of the neighborhood. What's up, y'all? Here's the fruit tree area. It's flowering also. Here's the first tree we glanced off of, dead branch. Let's break that right off there. It's nice pink flowers, actually. This is our nectarine tree, actually. You'll see updates of these trees in the next couple months. Hopefully, if they grow fruit, if these squirrels don't eat it. We're planning on also making the net taller. Add a second post and bolt these two together and make a taller one so deer can't get this. And here we have our other tree. Looks like a nectarine or something. The flowers are growing on us, but not really. If you ask why it's so open or naked, it's because the cicadas destroyed it last year. And we had to cut a bunch of branches off. It's still flowering, it's still healthy. It's healing from the destruction. Of course, dead branch. Well, not dead, but like... This tree is all dead, we have to take these out. So, I can just take... It's broken in half. This was a Royal Gala apple tree. It's dead. I can tell. They don't look too good. This one actually got infected with powdery mildew last year. So that's a Gala apple we have to remove this year. Maybe, I don't know what I'm getting, but like some kind of other tree. Here's our other tree. I think nectarine looks like. More flowers growing. The limbs are getting bigger and bigger. Look at that. I just mulched the trees. I don't know if you noticed. I don't have to mulch that one because that one's dead. I can just remove it. I don't have to waste a bunch of mulch for that tree. And here is our peach tree, nectar peach. This is our golden delicious apple tree. This is not quite dead. It's kind of growing on the ends. And look at this, boys. This is growing up a storm. This is our plum cot tree. It's really getting big. And look at the beautiful flowers on it. If I can get to it, because it's so tall. This is the tallest tree in this section. Here are grapevines. They're not doing too well, but they'll grow back. It's growing back. This is another grapevine. A fig. The deers really destroyed it last year. This looks like the plum cop tree. Cicadas and deers broke this off, so they cut it off last year. It's growing in a branch apparently, which is good. More flowers. Leaves. Here's an apricot tree. Most likely it's dead. Most likely. We used to have cherry trees here, but they died too. We planted that one too deep. It got rotted. And this is most likely dead. I think I changed it up. But we'll see what happens. It doesn't look dead, but like, we'll see what happens. It's growing buds on it, looks like. See that very well. Let's see what grapefruit it gives us this year. Because we have not been getting a lot of good fruit. Because these squirrels have been destroying these trees and eating all the fruit before we can get to the fruit. And deers always destroy these trees. Last year, apparently, the only thing that survived was my garden. And here's another tree. Right here. More buds, obviously. Tree sap right there. Hey everyone. Here we are in the backyard where the garden updates happen. We got a new garden, as you can see, from Costco.com. It's plastic rather than wood. It's pretty big. This took like, I would say, 10 to 20 bags of dirt in the 6'5". This was last year's garden. And here's the flowers. Unfortunately, these will die due to cold in the next couple days. It's gonna be 24 degrees. I am so sick of this cold. I want 60-degree weather and 70 degrees. I want to start the garden. But I don't know when to start it because it's always crazy weather out here. I just can't tolerate it. Last year we had a lot of crops last year. A lot of produce. These flowers are really nice. And 2 years ago, we had a bee swarm here on the side of this tree, right here. And of course the wind is taking down all these flower pebbles, unfortunately. See, as you can see, it's falling off the tree more. They're easy to fall off. Well, they're kind of falling off right now, so. And here's the whole area. This is one box. I got it from Kendall Hardware last year as a first garden. And it was crazy. You saw it in the garden updates of 2021 springtime. And this will be new in 2022. This whole box here. I'm hoping to get at least 71 plants in here. Not this bed alone. This will be only tomato bed, the wooden one. Because last year it was a big swarm. And of course the birds love their food, so they're gonna scrumptious at it. Or munch at it, whatever you want to call it. It's a mint, hasn't grown yet. I'm planning on tearing out the rosemary out sometime and replace it with dill. Basil, keeping that. There was parsley here, but it all died. I'm going to tear out the oregano this year. Mint, of course. The old sunflower bin, which will be tomatoes this year. Specifically Better Boy tomatoes this year. And here's the broken pot. I gotta replace it. I'm gonna get some different pots this year. Some plastic ones from the time we used the garden and trees. Mint from a couple years ago, 2016. Here's some pots that need to be replaced. Actually clay. Pretty hard, but I don't know how it broke. Probably oil change, break it. This comes right out. You just take it. I'll break it right in half like that. So you gotta break it, see? I wanna break it when I get the new pots. I don't wanna break it now. Kick it more, it's gonna break it. So I cracked it in half, so I can just like that. Well, that's not a good move. Just back up. And here's start with the garden right here too. Just to give you a view of it. The nets are not up yet. Here's the grapes, it's not grown yet. I was curious about it. Here's the random flower from last year. I'll try to reveal the name of this flower this year, but we'll see. Oh, here's right here. And of course, here are the nets that have to be installed in the garden area. I don't just keep nets here, I keep different stuff here. I keep like extra dirt here if I'm expanding the garden, or I need to seed grass. So I'm in here, of course, the electronics of the house. And yeah, that's the back of the house where I keep all the nets. So yeah, that wraps up today's video. If you're new, please like, subscribe, follow, share. Click that share, copy, like button, and recommend this channel to all your friends and family.